Welcome back to White Oak Estate and Gardens. David Hubbell, the man who taught me how to make blood boudin, one of the goriest, most delicious things I've ever put my hands on. He's a friend of Chef John Folse and a good friend of ours as well. We call him our honorary Bayou Wild chapter president from Mobile Bay.
I'm very honored to be the honorary chapter
we are
president.
appreciative to have you. And you're making us a crab meat West Indies salad. Why is it called that, and tell us how to do it?
So West Indies salad is a very popular, one of Mobile's probably most popular dishes. It was invented back like 1947 by a man named Bill Bailey, and he had Bailey's Seafood Restaurant, and it ran from 1947 through the early 90s. And the story behind it is that he was in the Merchant Marines, and while he was in there in the West Indies, he came up with a lobster dish, and he also liked to make salads with olive oil and vinegar, or not olive oil, but oil and vinegar. And so when he opened up his restaurant, he could seat like 200 people there. And so while people were waiting, he served this as an appetizer, but instead of lobster, he used the local
Work with what you got,
crab.
Absolutely. And it's simple, and it's a good summertime dish because it's not heated, it's refreshing, it's got that kind of that tangy vinegar.
It's low fat.
It's low fat, and it does take some preparation though. Even though it's only a few ingredients, you do want to make this ahead of time before you serve it. Right.
You want at least 12 to 24 hours, let it sit for all the flavors to wed. You got a procedure with this. You can
white onion or sweet onion?
This is one yellow medium onion. Take about half of that and put it in a flat bowl.
And it's minced very finely. Is that very important?
Yes, it is very important.
So half?
About half, yes. Yes, half.
All right, kind of mash that down.
Mash it out, yep. And then we're going to take the crab meat.
So are we going to mix half and half?
Oh yeah, half and half. That's right.
Do you want it mixed up with the onion, or you want it kind of just evenly on top?
You want it layered.
All right.
Okay, so once you get that nice and layered, we're going to add a little salt.
Just half.
Just half of that. And that's kind of to your liking, however much salt you like.
And salt is not really anything that flavors something. It just kind of enhances the flavor of whatever you're putting it on.
And then the pepper.
Okay. Coarse ground, finely powdered, anything, whatever you want.
Coarse ground black pepper.
Okay.
A lot of restaurants, if you go to restaurants in the Mobile area, they'll have their version of it. Sometimes like you said, I mean, these are the ingredients. They're real simple, but sometimes people embellish it a little bit with a little more greenery and such. So we're going to go ahead and we'll finish off, put the onions on, rest of the onions on top.
So we're going back with the same?
Right, same mixture. So now the next steps is we're going to take vegetable oil, and that's what you got there. And then Mr. Bailey specifically called out for Wesson oil, so go ahead and put that on there. And then we're going to do cider vinegar. So that was 4 ounces of oil, and this is going to be 3 ounces of cider vinegar. Now we'll take 4 ounces of this ice water. We'll just.
Why does it have to be cold? It keeps it from making it mushy? Does it hold the integrity of the meat, or just makes it fancier?
It's a good question. I'll have to look that up.
To me, it seems like it just keeps it kind of the texture right.
So we'll go ahead and we'll put that on there, and you just leave it. You don't do anything else to it, and you cover it, put it in your refrigerator, and let it sit. The recipe calls 12 to 24 hours. But I think I've left it for 24 hours. The flavor really comes out in that. The way Mr. Bailey would serve it is just in a bowl.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Because it's so good, it doesn't need dressing.
Right. So you can go ahead and help yourself, and like I said, the only thing I might add is some pickled melita on the side.
We'll put some on it then. We'll go for it. Stick your fingers in there. We wash our hands around here. It's the perfect summertime dish because it's cool, it's briny, it's got texture, and it's all mine. So I'm sorry if you think you're getting any of this. But
well, I got the other batch.
West Indies.
West Indies salad. Mobile, Alabama.
With lobster or crab?
Well, if you want to do it the Mobile way, you can do it with crab. But you can come out to Mobile, try to make it at your house. It's easy to make. It's good for you.
It's good for you, huh?
Yeah.
I'm for it. Thank you, David. Delicious.
All right, glad you enjoyed it.